A Turkish player made the wolf salute, symbolic of the Turkish ultranationalist Grey Wolves, Germany's largest right-wing extremist movement, after scoring in a European Cup match. The Syrian Democratic Council has released a statement endorsing the protests against Turkish President Erdogan's recent overtures towards Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The Kurdistan National Congress has condemned Turkey's intensified military presence and human rights violations in Iraqi Kurdistan, calling for urgent international intervention. And another umbrella Kurdish organisation, the KCK, held Turkish and local Kurdistan Democratic Party intelligence services responsible for recent arson attacks in the region. Learn more with Media News. Miri Demiral, a Turkish player, made the wolf salute, symbolic of the Turkish ultranationalist Grey Wolves, Germany's largest right-wing extremist movement, after scoring in a European Cup match between Turkey and Austria in the German city of Leipzig yesterday. In recent weeks, the wolf salute's been made by Turkish football fans on numerous occasions, prompting repeated calls for a ban on the Grey Wolves in Germany. The Confederation of Kurdish Communities in Germany and the Society for Threatened Peoples are among those demanding a ban, citing the organisation's role in promoting ethnic nationalism and supporting Turkey's military actions against Kurdish groups. UEFA has since launched an investigation for inappropriate behaviour into the incident, alongside concerns over the display of far-right fascist symbols by numerous government officials and NGOs. The German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser's comments on the player's gesture is not considered credible by many, as she has in the past been accused of delaying Germany's ban on the Grey Wolves and has even posted pictures of herself posing among a group of students showing the wolf salute. The Syrian Democratic Council, which oversees the north and east regions of Syria, has released a statement endorsing the protests against Turkish President Erdogan's recent overtures towards Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. We salute the steadfastness and uprising of Syrians everywhere. Their legitimate goals and demands are guiding principles for our struggle and political actions, the Council declared. The Council criticised Turkey's normalisation efforts with Damascus, accusing it of disregarding the aspirations and sacrifices of the Syrian people. Following Erdogan's remarks on normalisation, protests erupted in Turkish-controlled northern Syrian cities. At least 4 people were killed and 20 injured in the clashes between protesters and Turkish forces. In Afrin, 3 people were killed, while another fatality occurred in Jarablus, where the Turkish flag was torn down. Videos on social media showed Free Syrian Army members chanting anti-Turkish slogans near the Turkish-established government building in Afrin. In Jarablus, the Turkish flag was removed and destroyed. Meanwhile, the commander of the Syrian Democratic Forces, Mazlum Abdi, issued a statement saying, "In northern and eastern Syria, we continue to welcome every patriotic Syrian to his land among his brothers, and we extend our hand to all Syrians to save our country and our people." The Kurdistan National Congress has condemned Turkey's intensified military presence and human rights violations in Iraqi Kurdistan, calling for urgent international intervention. There is an urgent need to end Turkish militarism by encouraging Turkey to free Abdullah Öcalan and to enter into negotiations with him, the umbrella organisation said in a press release published on the 1st of July. The Congress highlighted that a dialogue process similar to the 2013-15 peace talks between the Erdogan government and the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, could help resolve the Turkish-Kurdish conflict and bring stability to the region. The organisation urged the Iraqi government, the United States, the European Union, the United Nations and the Council of Europe to take immediate action to prevent further violence. Turkey has recently ramped up a full-scale cross-border invasion into Iraqi Kurdistan, citing efforts to combat PKK fighters, but faces accusations of violating Iraqi sovereignty and threatening regional stability. The reported deployment of hundreds of tanks and armoured vehicles, along with the establishment of military bases, raises serious concerns about Turkey's intentions in the region, the Congress said in their statement. The Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, was not involved in market fires in Erbil, Duhok and Kirkuk. The Kurdistan Communities Union has said, responding to what it called slanderous and manipulative claims made by the Iraqi Interior Ministry and Erbil's Kurdistan Democratic Party, or KDP. The umbrella Kurdish organisation KCK instead held Turkish and local KDP intelligence responsible for the arson attacks, pointing to ongoing collaboration between the KDP and the Turkish state. KDP's accusations are attempts to influence the election process in Iraqi Kurdistan, amid a ramped-up Turkish incursion justified by anti-PKK operations, the KCK said in their statement. Criticising the silent and unresponsive stance of the Iraqi federal government, the Kurdish organisation urged the Interior Ministry to address Turkey's actions, refute false allegations against the Kurdish movement, and identify the real perpetrators. The Patriotic Union of Kurdistan, KDP's main rival, likewise dismissed the accusations as attempts to influence the election process in the Kurdistan region. Spokesperson for the Patriotic Union said, "We are preparing for an election campaign, not for a civil war."